Hello everyone, I am Mahesh Kutwal, Assistant Professor, Department of Agronomy. So today we discuss our first semester course, Agro 111, that is the fundamentals of agronomy. Uh, it's credit 2 credit course 1 plus 1. In that syllabus, number of different 17 lectures. So today we discuss our most important lecture, that is 6 number lecture size lecture, that is effect of plant population on growth, yield and planting geometry. So very important, we at the time of the sowing. So this plant population, how much to require, and specific different crops, and also the how to spacing should be maintained, and in that plant to plant and row to row distance. So this plant geometry also very important. So firstly we discuss what is meant by the plant population. So plant population is defined as the number of plants per unit area. So unit area 1 square meter, 1 square feet and etc. So how much number of plants they will be comes under that particular area. So optimum number of plants is required per unit area to utilize efficiently the available population, and such a water, nutrient, light and CO2. So this proper utilization of these resources in that. Then what are the crop responses to population changes? So these number of different population changes and their responses against. As the plant density increases, most components of individual plant are reduced. So that wider spacing, moderately dense stand and also the very dense stands, so they will be affect on crop growth and its development. So basically the wider spacing, row to row spacing is more, and also large number of primordia those plant having and initially in the early plant growth. So process of this plant competition increases progressively. So this result in a reduction in seed per inflorescence, seed useful and compared to denser stand. So this wider spacing also useful some of the different crops, these having large primordial area. Then second one is the moderately dense stand. So in that response, crop response, the interplant competition may be severe at the time of flower initiation. So due to that, reduce the number of foliar primordia to a level at which the load on initial plant is not exhaustive, and maximum efficiency in seed production is expressed by seed number of and size of achieved that particular crop. And then last one is the very dense stand. So in interplant and intraplant competition are sufficiently severe to reduce all plant components. So these are the three different responses we all know. Then after that, what are the effect of plant population on crop growth? So basically, high density is conductive for build of the pest and diseases. Then second one effect of plant population, at a very dense seedling mortality is more. So when the number of seeds or a number of plants per square meter or per unit area, then the mortality are high due to this competition for nutrient essential sources. Then third one is the high plant density may decrease protein and oil content of oilseed crops. Fourth one, at high plant and density, lodging is more. So because of their stem is very loose and erect in nature, and that strength is very poor. So due to that, lodging is more in a dense plant population. Then fifth one is the with increasing density, competition for light and plant height increased. Then sixth number, widely spaced plants have a circular root distribution. So there will be proper utilization of and proper maximum space are available to the develop the root system of particular wide spaced crops. Then last one is there is a penetrated root growth at high density. So these some of the different seven different growth effect of the population on crop growth. After that, we discuss factor affecting plant population. Which are factors which affect directly or indirectly on plant population. First one is the plant factor, in that the size of plant particularly determine the number of plants required to develop optimum leaf area for a higher yield. Then second one is the tillering. So tillering at a low plant population, tillering is more, and grain yield is in cereal is not affected. Then third one is the lodging. Lodging is a increased crop dense stand result in a weak stem and taller height, leading to the uh, premature lodging of crop is observed in cereals, and millets are more susceptible to lodging at a high plant density. So these are plant factors. Then after environmental factors and that solar radiation, moisture and nutrient supply influence crop production. So limitations of these environmental factors lower the optimum plant density for a maximum yield. So these are different factors which are affecting. Then after crop geometry or planting. So crop geometry is a better of a distribution of plants over the ground or a shape of crop available to the individual plant. So basically availability of this area or space to for the particular crop growth and its development. So in that planting pattern, three different planting pattern we observe. In that sole crop solid planting pattern, then paired row planting, skip row planting, and also some of the arrangements of plants, square arrangement, rectangular arrangement. These are number of different systems we observe. So what is the sole crops or solid planting? And that basically sole crops or solid planting, crop grown in pure stand at optimum population with adequate row to row and plant to plant spacing is called sole cropping. Most of the cereal crops, maize, wheat, are in basically in dense sole cropping or solid crops are taken. Then after second one is the paired row planting, in that two adjacent rows of this crop are reduce the inter row spacing. Basically in that system the adjacent rows are reduce the inter row spacing. Basically in jawar in that cropping system, these two lines are jawar in between two lines 30 centimeter, and this jawar and this jawar the interspace are more as 60 centimeter. So this remaining or empty line, this is the grown as uh, groundnut crop. So these groundnut crops are fill this area. So these two lines of jawar, and here these are pairs of a line. So basically we call as a peer row planting, and this field this is the one of the important intercropping system, one of the these peer row planting. So it will be useful for the availability of nutrients and proper pace for the development, this main crop as well as intercrop. Then after that, second third one, it is the skip row planting, in that in which one line is left unsown in a regular sowing. So in that cropping system, so we example here, the diagram is shown skip row planting. In that base crop is jawar. This is the base crop. Here they are planting, and the sowing is 45 centimeter between two rows. So this between two rows having a 45 centimeter, and one row is left unsown by jawar. So this this area not sown by the jawar, and it is replaced by the pigeon pea. So one of the intercrop pigeon pea indicates on this field this area, the pigeon pea. So basically this replaced by this intercropping system. So between two jawar lines, this is the almost 90 centimeter area, and this pigeon pea two lines in that 90 centimeter area. This means 3 feet area should be available for this root development, shoot development, root development, and primordial and development of that particular crop. So basically this third one important planting geometry is taken in different crops. So I hope this video or your improve your knowledge are valuable to us. So if is you or you like this video, you can like, or some of the defects are taken in that, you can comment. And if really you like or knowledgeable this video, you can share your friends and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.